I'm at MDL Hamble Point Marina and it's jolly cold. Actually, it's an early winter's day. It's one of these lovely bright winter days. We had frost on the deck this morning and I've got lucky because I've been lent this lovely Arcona 430 for 2 or 3 days to go for a sail. We've got the boat, we've got the weather, and we're about to go. We're muffled up. You can see I've got all my kit on here. I'm going to be standing at the back most of the time, so I haven't put my oilskin top on. I'm wearing my good old US Navy pea jacket, which is really warm. Underneath it I've got a puffer jacket, a proper woolly shirt and a big vest. The heater's on the boat. That's been on since breakfast time, and we've just been waiting for the wind to drop a bit, but it's not going to. So we've planned our passage according to what we can see. It would have been a mistake to say, oh yeah, we got the boat, we'll go to Poole today, that'll be great, and the tide will serve and it'll be wonderful, we'll leave just before lunch. Bad idea. In winter, you've got to cut your cloth to what the Lord sends, and what He's sent us today is more wind than we were expecting. It's blowing like a bandit from the north. The boat will eat it up if we go to windward, so we're going up Southampton water. That's a good idea, isn't it? We'll probably stay dry if we do that. It won't last too long, and we're going to go to Ocean Village Marina, which is another MDL marina, and we'll be fine tucked away in there. We won't have such a long sail, but we'll have a nice time. And tonight we can go ashore. We can go to the pub, have a couple of pints, and we can have a really good dinner, get back on board, and then we have a good breakfast in the morning. There's less wind forecast for tomorrow, and we can blast off down the Solent and make a bit of a trip of it.
Skylark Ocean Village, go ahead.
Ocean Village Skylark, could we have a berth for the night, please? Over, we're about, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes away. Well, it's a new day. We've had a good sleep, we had a cracking meal out last night in Southampton, and now we're sailing easily down Southampton water. In a minute we'll be down at Colshot, where the tide is going to be turning west, which gives us basically 2 options. If we're feeling really chilly, we can dive into Newtown Creek and pick up a mooring there and have a nice quiet night among the birds and the bees. That'll be lovely. But if we're really enjoying the sail, there's no reason why we can't crack on and go down to Lymington or Yarmouth and make the most of the daylight, because the daylight's critical at this time of year. It's going to be dark by 4:30, and well, I don't know about you, but I don't want to be out in the dark if I don't have to. So, yeah, we could be down there nicely by then, so not an issue, but well worth bearing in mind. Another thing actually is the fact that I'm wearing my life jacket. Now, in the summertime, in similar conditions at easy sailing like this, it will be a choice whether to wear it or not. Most people think it's a good idea, and I certainly wouldn't argue with them. But in the winter time, for me, it's an absolute must, because if I go over the side now, if anything should happen to me, I'll hit that water. It's so cold, I'll grab a lungful of air, very likely I'll grab a lungful of water and I'll be toast. So if I've got my life jacket on, as soon as I hit the water, it blows up, floats me, and we take it from there. So really, in winter, it just does make a whole lot of sense. Getting back to what I love about winter sailing, there's nobody out here. We got the place to ourselves. It's just unbelievable on this lovely day, out in the central world of yachting in this country. Absolutely wonderful. And if we get down to Newtown, there's not going to be any of that scramble, looking at the next bloke coming in. Is he going to get the last buoy? Not a bit of it. There'll be plenty there for everybody. Sailing in the winter, it's one of my favourite things.